Welcome to Hornet Highlights. I'm Matt Ryan, the principal at East Hartford High School. Today I am joined by several members of the Spanish National Honor Society, Chidimma Chukwuocha, Joy Frimpong, and Liana Rivera. And so thank you very much, ladies, for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's great. And so we're in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month, and you guys have done some planning and some preparing for this month. But let's start with, for those people that don't know, what exactly is the Spanish National Honor Society? Because this is my 17th year, and this is kind of a newer honor society. We haven't had the Spanish National Honor Society forever. So can you just talk a little bit about that?
Okay. So the Spanish Honor Society is a club that gives students who are taking Spanish classes or are very curious about learning about Spanish culture and engaging in that culture, we give them a chance to be recognized, and especially in their success in their Spanish classes as well.
Okay, nice. And so did you get to join this as a junior? Was it a sophomore? What's the process for getting into this honor society?
You get inducted your junior year.
So
okay. When you're in Spanish class, your Spanish teacher, if they see something in you, they'll ask you, do you want to apply? And then you go through a whole process of putting all your community service hours, your classes, all of that, and then you get inducted.
So it's kind of like National Honor Society, but it's focused just in Spanish.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a whole portion for writing an essay in Spanish that you have to go through to even get in the program as well.
Really?
Yes.
How long is you have to write it in Spanish?
Yeah.
It's not long.
It's not long.
It was a little bit difficult, but it's...
Yeah.
Do you remember the prompt? What was it? What would you write about?
I think it was just why do you think your Spanish Honor Society is the right fit for you, or how
Yeah,
you
something-
engage in
something
Spanish
along those
culture.
lines.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you kind of write a reflection essay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about Hispanic Heritage Month, because you guys have done a few different activities, right? And so, how does that happen? You guys meet as a group. What's that process?
We have meetings every second Thursday of the month, I believe,
Yes.
where we come together and we talk about different fundraisers that we have planned. The one we have coming up this Thursday is Café con Leche. And things that we do or talk about during the meetings are how we're getting donations for the fundraiser.
Okay.
And we get donations from different cultures, different Spanish cultures, food, things like that. So I think what we do is a good representation of different Spanish cultures coming together.
Yeah, well, especially in our school where we have, I think this year, most recent data that I've seen is that our school is 52% Latino.
Cool.
Yeah, whereas when I started in 2005, our Latino population was 29 or 30%.
Oh, wow.
That's a big jump.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah, and our black population when I started in 2005 was 35%. And do you know what it is now? 36%.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's also the way the town has grown as well. Because many times your school population
Reflects the
Yeah.
town, but not exactly. It catches up to the town itself. All right, so what other activities have happened, or did you guys partake in with Hispanic Heritage Month?
I remember, it wasn't too long ago, we were selling pulseras, which are Spanish bracelets.
Okay.
And I believe they're made by Hispanic kids who...
Yeah,
I think they're not children, but they're underprivileged Hispanics in different countries
Okay.
that make the bracelets, and then
we sell those bracelets.
yeah, we sell those.
Yeah,
And then
they
they get a portion of
Yeah, they
the
get
money
a
that we
portion
get,
of
we donate.
Yeah,
to
all
them.
of it.
all of it.
So now, yeah.
You don't even get a little cut.
No. Nothing.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, so do you have different roles in the Spanish National Honor Society? Do you have official titles? Are you in charge of certain things? How does that look?
Yeah, so I am president of the Spanish
Of
Honor
course you're the
Society.
president.
So basically what I do is me and Miss White, we just collaborate on how to organize these events, and then we also collaborate on the meeting times to make sure everyone's going to be included and engaged in it. And I also reach out to my other club members, and we also have a group chat which we just talk about how everything's going. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Very good. And do you guys have official roles, or are you just always involved?
Well, me, I'm treasurer.
Okay.
The year did just start. We've only had one meeting, so I haven't done much in my role yet. But as the year goes on, I can see myself doing things like dealing with the money that we get from fundraisers and
Right.
delegating where that goes to.
Very good.
And I have no particular role, but I'm just there. Like, I definitely help out a lot, and I also try to collaborate with everyone and make sure everything is going smoothly. So, yeah.
Well, that's
Even
great.
Even if it's not, like, if someone doesn't have a role, it's a very open and collaborative environment.
Yeah.
So where nobody feels like they're, like,
It is.
not, their opinion isn't important, because it always is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let's jump off that. Open and collaborative environment. And you guys are not just part of the Spanish National Honor Society. You have other things happening, and you get involved with at East Hartford High School.
Mm-hmm.
What's another experience you've had at East Hartford High School that has helped form who you are?
Well, I'm also National Honor Society, and I do cheerleading.
Okay.
This is my third season doing cheerleading. And I think I've been cheering since I was 8, I think. And doing it in high school, it's always been a fun experience for me. I love every aspect of it, the teamwork, the team bonding, especially being on a team with girls like me who care about their grades and want to participate in this environment where we're all working together.
Nice. Nice.
For me, I like to do a lot of volunteering. I do unified sports like at the moment, and I
Okay.
really enjoy it. It's so much fun, like to collaborate with people like that you wouldn't really like think to hang out with, and it's just fun to involve myself in stuff like that. And then like I also am in National Honor Society and just a whole bunch of random clubs. to
That's
be
great.
honest.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To get involved.
Well, for me, I'm participating in track, mostly indoor and outdoor track.
Yep.
And I would say, like, even though the sport may not be my strengths, but I still, like, I'm still enjoy being part of the team because, like, in the team, especially our throwers team,
Right.
we're like family. So it's like, even if one person, like, even if you're not doing good, they still support you and try to lift you up, which is why I really enjoy within that group. Yeah.
That's very interesting. So you guys all talked about some kind of team you're on,
Yeah.
right? And my theme for this year is teamwork, right? So not just with the seniors when we talked about it at Hornet Time the other day, but with the staff. And how teamwork really, you start when you're little. You start when you're 8 years old on a cheerleading team, or when you're 5 on some soccer team, right? When everybody runs around in a group, right? Before they learn their roles. And then moving forward, you're going to do the same thing in college. So what are we thinking for college? Let's say every college was free. Every school's free, okay? So if they're all free, then you get to tell me you're number one.
You know my number one.
All right, I know Joy's number one is Boston University.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. They're all free now. You can go anywhere and you're going to get accepted. Where is it?
It's also Boston.
It's also Boston
Yes.
University? Are you guys going to room together?
We might have to.
No, there's no
If
rooming
we-
with somebody from East
Oh
Hartford.
really?
You
Why
have to
not?
you have to room with somebody.
Okay, I can
Branch
see that.
out, because then you're times
Yeah.
4 rather than
Yeah.
times 2.
What if
That's
I
a
get
good
stuck
point.
with a crazy roommate?
You won't now
I know.
because of all the Instagram. You're gonna go on the Instagram. You're gonna
Oh, and look at the
DM
movies.
people. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, you're meeting people, and you can pick and choose.
Mhm.
Well, this was actually like a coincidence because me and Liana actually talked about this not too long ago.
You're going to Boston University too?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I would, if money wasn't an issue
Yep.
and if everything was free, Yale University was my top one.
Yale. Okay.
Okay.
Well, good luck. Good luck to all of you on your next step. All right.
Thank you.
And while you go to your next step, so you've been influenced in school,
Mhm.
right? Now, what is your main influence outside of school? What is your main influence? It could have been an event, an experience, or a person. What's the main influence, and how does that influence who you are?
For me, I'm Ghanaian, which is like, and that culture is like a big part of who I am. So I really like my church and like the Ghanaian community as a whole, because
Yeah.
East Hartford is also like, I would say it's definitely Ghanaian in some sense. But yeah, like the people that I surround myself with and like just the environment, the culture, the food, everything, it really adds up to who I am as a person, and it pushes me to like be like really great at whatever I'm doing,
Yeah.
I guess. Like seeing like where your family comes from and like what they struggled with growing up, it like inspires me to want more for myself and do better for my family. So that's where I would say I get inspired
That's a
from.
great base. That's a great strength.
Yeah.
Great.
I would say something very similar to Joy, my culture. I don't know if you know, but Miss Gay did send the newspaper to every faculty member in the school. But I am Miss Puerto Rico of Greater Hartford, and that experience is something that has affected me in a positive way ever since it happened. It's opened my eyes to my culture and everything about it. Before, I wasn't really knowledgeable in exactly what the Puerto Rican culture was, but like Joyce said, it's good to know and be like proud of your culture and know where you came from and all their customs and traditions.
Right. Again, and that's something that you can dig into, and that's a strength for you, right? Moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And it grounds you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my influence is really like going along with what Liana and Joyce said. It really has to do with my culture, and also the fact that my parents came here like from Nigeria. So like starting off with nothing and then to like how we are now, we're doing pretty okay, like better than most, I would say. So it's
Doing better than okay.
we're doing like we're not.
You're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah. So seeing how hard my parents have worked from then to now just makes me also want to work hard and like look up, like dream big about my future.
You should.
And not live it myself. And also like give back to my parents for everything they've done for me.
That's awesome. So your stories, I want to tell you this. So I've been in East Hartford for 26 years as an educator.
Mm-hmm.
Your stories are the base of East Hartford forever. Like way before I was here, 26 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, that's the blue collar work ethic of the people that live in East Hartford, who then turn out and they dream bigger, right? And they achieve so much greater than their predecessors, which is the whole goal, right? And that is the community of East Hartford. Hard workers, right? Who then work so hard, they dream big and they achieve more. And you guys are on your way. I can't wait to see what you do. But first, let's enjoy your senior year. Don't get too stressed out, right? This is a very stressful time for seniors, but you got to enjoy every day, because next year you're going to be on your own, whether it's in Boston or New Haven, wherever you guys are going to be great. So thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.